From a poor village boy to a rising entrepreneur. The boy who never gave up. In a small and peaceful village, surrounded by green fields and beautiful hills, lived a little boy named Raghav. He was only 7 years old when his father passed away. That day changed his life forever. His mother became everything for him. She worked in the fields during the day and stitched clothes at night to earn enough money. Life was not easy. Sometimes they had only one simple meal a day. But even in difficult times, his mother always smiled and said, "Never lose hope, my son. Education is the greatest wealth." Those words stayed in Raghav's heart forever. Every morning, Raghav walked many kilometers to school. His school bag was old, his shoes were torn, and sometimes he studied without books. But he never complained. He loved learning. His teachers noticed his hard work and often said, "One day, this boy will make our village proud." Whenever other children played after school, Raghav helped his mother in the fields. At night, he studied under a small oil lamp because there was no electricity in his house. He had one dream. He wanted to become successful and change his mother's life. As he grew older, he became interested in computers. The first time he saw a computer was in a nearby town. It looked like magic to him. He told himself, "One day, I will build something with computers that helps millions of people." People laughed at him. A poor village boy dreaming about technology? Many said it was impossible. But Raghav never listened to negative words. After finishing school with excellent marks, he received a scholarship to study in the city. Leaving the village was not easy. His mother packed a few clothes in an old bag and gave him some homemade food. With tears in her eyes, she said, "Remember where you came from. Stay honest, work hard, and never forget your values." Promised to make her proud, and left for the city. The city was completely different. Tall buildings, crowded roads, fast-moving people. Everything was new, but life there was much harder than he expected. He stayed in a tiny rented room with 3 other students. Sometimes he skipped meals because he did not have enough money. During the day, he attended college. In the evenings, he worked part-time at a small tea shop. Late at night, after everyone slept, he studied programming and computer technology. Many nights he slept only 3 or 4 hours. There were moments when he felt lonely. He missed his mother. He missed his village. He even thought about giving up. But whenever he felt weak, he remembered his mother's words. "Never lose hope." Those words gave him strength. After graduation, finding a good job was not easy. He attended interview after interview. Again and again, he heard the same answer. "We're sorry. You don't have enough experience." Some companies rejected him because he came from a small village. Some laughed at his simple English. Every rejection hurt him. But instead of crying, he learned something new every day. He improved his skills. He read books. He watched free online lessons. He practiced coding for hours. Finally, one company gave him a chance. The salary was small, but he worked harder than everyone else. He solved difficult problems. He stayed late in the office. He never stopped learning. Slowly, people started noticing his talent. Years passed. Raghav saved every rupee he could. Instead of buying expensive things, he invested in learning new technology. Then one day, he made a bold decision. He left his job. People thought he was making a mistake. They said, "You have a secure job. Why risk everything?" But Raghav believed in his dream. He started a small software company in a tiny office with only 2 old computers. In the beginning, there were no customers. Some months, he could not even pay the office rent. His small team worked day and night. Sometimes they slept in the office. Sometimes they survived on instant noodles and tea. Still, they never gave up. One day, a small client trusted them with a project. They completed it with honesty and quality. That client recommended them to others. Slowly, more customers came. The company began to grow. More employees joined. Bigger projects arrived. New offices opened. Within a few years, Raghav's small startup became one of the fastest-growing IT companies in the country. Thousands of people worked there. His company developed software used around the world. People who once laughed at him now respected him. But success never changed his heart. He remained humble. He treated every employee like family. He believed that respect was more valuable than money. Even after becoming rich, he never forgot his village. Love, giving back, and returning home. During one visit to the village, Raghav met a young woman named Sita. She was kind, simple, disciplined, and respectful. She taught children in the village and spent her free time helping elderly people. She never cared about money or expensive things. She believed that true happiness comes from helping others. Raghav admired her kindness. They spent time talking about life, family, and dreams. The more they talked, the more they understood each other. Soon, friendship became love. Sita loved Raghav not because he was successful, but because he had a kind heart. Raghav loved Sita because she reminded him of his simple village life. After receiving blessings from both families, they got married in a beautiful traditional village ceremony. There was no luxury, no expensive decorations, only love, family, and happiness. After marriage, Raghav and Sita returned to the city. They built a beautiful luxury home together. Soon, God blessed them with a baby boy. Raghav's mother came to live with them. Every evening, after finishing his work, Raghav spent quality time with his family. He played with his little son. He laughed with Sita. His mother watched them with tears of happiness. She remembered the days when they had struggled just to eat one meal. Now, her son had built a beautiful life through honesty and hard work. Although Raghav was now living a comfortable life in the city, he never forgot the village where his journey had begun. He wanted to give something back. He built a modern school where children could study for free. He donated computers and created a digital learning center. He opened a modern hospital so villagers could receive treatment near their homes. He improved village roads. He built clean drinking water systems. He started scholarship programs for talented students. He also created jobs so young people would not have to leave their village for work. After completing these projects, Raghav returned to the city and continued growing his company. Months later, he decided to visit the village again. This time, he traveled with Sita, his mother, and his little son. As they entered the village, everyone was surprised. Children ran behind the car. Villagers gathered on both sides of the road. Flower petals filled the air. His old teachers smiled proudly. The village head welcomed him with great respect. Many people who had once laughed at his dreams now folded their hands before him. Raghav smiled gently. He had no anger. He had already forgiven everyone. He stepped onto the stage and looked around at the faces that had been part of his childhood. The crowd applauded with tears in their eyes.